What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Crossbones figure. He was a part of the Ares wave, a very difficult wave to get your hands onto. I believe it was a Walmart exclusive. Yeah, I don't know. I waited forever to get this figure, to be honest with you. I want to say thank you to Felix Hernandez, part of the Marvel Legends community on Facebook. Great guy, easy to work with. I picked this guy up for him for a good deal. I'm not going to say how much. It was a very good deal. I can't thank you enough, sir. So if you're watching this review, thank you very much. But yeah, great guy, and thank you so much for hooking me up with this Crossbones. I was actually looking at getting just the Thunderbolts version because it's a little bit cheaper, but I got this guy cheaper than the Thunderbolts is going for right now, so that's even better. But eventually, maybe I'll get both versions. Still, this version I think is the better version out of the two that I've seen. I have seen the Crossbones Thunderbolts version up close and personal in hand, and it's kind of meh. This one I think is got it by a little bit. As far as his look goes here, I believe he shares the same body as Hulkling and Warpath. He has similar legs to that of like Wrecker and the Wrecking Crew and stuff like that. Same boots, I believe they share as well. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the upper torso is a little bit different. The head is obviously a little bit small for the body. If I had to say one bad thing about this figure, if I only had to pick out one bad thing, I'd say the head is a little bit small for the body. It looks like a little bit of a peanut on his neck. But the other thing that kind of bothers me about this figure is that he doesn't have any wrist articulation. There's no hinge here, so you can't really move his wrist back and forth. You can only swivel, and the swivel shouldn't really be up here. The swivel should be down here at the glove. Not really sure what they were thinking there on that part. But I mean, I guess it works. It just looks a little ugly, and it's obviously painted two different colors, as you can see here. This shade is different from this shade of skin. So, yeah, would have made a little bit more sense to have the glove swivel down here or over here, but whatever. I guess no figure's perfect. His vest is removable. I'm not going to remove it because it's kind of a pain in the rear end to get it on and off, and I don't really feel like doing that. So, but it is removable, and he does have a shirt underneath. So there you go. As far as his articulation goes, his head does move up on a disc hinge here, and it does look down very nicely. Pretty good range of motion for a big guy. It can do a full 360 if you wanted to. His arms go up about that far. Good range of motion. Go down. Can do a full 360 if you wanted to. He's got a bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, a wrist swivel. He does have an ab crunch, but it's not. Doesn't, you know, with the vest on, it's going to hinder it very much. Does have a waist swivel. He's got the wide jointed hips, which go out, and then you got to swivel the ball to get him to go forward. He's got a upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot swivel. He does have a slight ankle pivot. It's pretty limited. But he does have a hinge at the foot, and he does have toe articulation, which is also limited too because his foot's so big. But it does its job. He doesn't really have a problem falling over. This figure that Felix gave me was in very good shape. Can't thank him enough. It's nice to have this in my Hydra setup now. I can do that finally. And yeah, so he looks good. I mean, he definitely looks good. He's just got some awkward articulation in certain parts. That's all. But for the most part, there is some blue shading going throughout his vest here. As you can see, some of the blue in there and up here and going through all out the back. This kind of tactical vest here. And I'll show you the front. So good job on that. Good job on the face sculpt too. Let me get in close with the face sculpt. Good job on the face sculpt there. And the mouth is sculpted. These aren't just painted. Everything on him is pretty much sculpted on his head. So good job on that as well. There is some blue shading on each of the gloves, excuse me. So good job on that. And I believe a little bit of shading on the boots. Now, if you're asking yourself, and I'll talk about this for a second, what is the real big difference between this and the Thunderbolts version? Well, really, there's the Crossbones insignia on his chest that's just painted over the exact same body. They took the exact same figure, and then with the Thunderbolts version I'm talking about, see how he's got gray pants here? The Thunderbolts version is pretty much all just plain black. There's no shading going on through it, and he's got the crossbone symbol right here, and everything's pretty much the same except for all black and the crossbone symbol. And the Thunderbolt symbol, I believe that's up in the shoulder here. And it's just painted on. So if you're asking yourself what was the difference, there you go. I just explained it. And that version also comes with a Gatling gun. This comes with a rifle. I shouldn't say rifle. This is technically a, looks kind of like a, oh boy. Now it's just going to slip my mind because I'm on camera. I can't think of it. UMP or something? I can't even think of it. But as far as his size goes, this is how he stands up next to first appearance Spidey. And here he is standing up next to Ironmonger. So he's pretty tall. He's almost as tall as Ironmonger. He's pretty tall, but he's in between, which makes a little bit of sense because, I mean, he's supposed to be a bigger guy. But yeah, definitely... if I were to recommend this figure, yes, I would. 2 thumbs up. Don't spend $50. Don't spend $80. I'd say $30 or lower. Don't go over $30 for this guy. I understand that he doesn't go for $30, but if you wait, I didn't spend $30 on this guy. I'm just saying, if you wait it out, you'll find him. The deal will come to you. But I do recommend him. He's a good figure, solid figure. I would say this version over the Thunderbolts version, most definitely. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always. This has been my review of the Marvel Legends Ares Wave Crossbones figure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.